Welcome back to my light side playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we rescued Bastila, and she told us that we should search for someone to get us off the planet in one of the cantinas. So we will get there and see how it goes. And we're currently looking like this. And I don't know if we will take Bastila with us. Can take a look at her powers. This page, this is your force powers. Using a force power requires force points. Your light dark side rating affects the force point cost for some of the powers. The further you stray to the dark side, the more expensive light side powers become and less expensive dark side powers become, and vice versa. So she has a force aura that gets us some protection. Affect mind. Stun. Force push. And throw lightsaber. And she has 2 weapon fighting and flurry as her feats. And probably no real skills. Yep. So maybe we should take her on mission and see how it goes. You there, human. You are the rider who won the Great Swoop race in Lower City, yes? That's right. Or you must have me confused with someone else. Or what do you want? What do you want? Me? I want nothing. I'm only a runner. I work for the man who hired me. I have a message from Canderous Ordo. He says to meet him in the cantina. Canderous? Isn't he that Mandalorian that works for Davik? Or why does he want to meet me? Or thanks for the message. I'll go get him in the cantina. Canderous? Isn't he that Mandalorian that works for Davik? Yes, that's the one. Give him his connections, you can see why it would be wise to attend this meeting. Canderous didn't say why he wanted to meet you. He only said he had an offer you couldn't refuse. Given his connections, you can see why it would be foolish to ignore this request. Thanks for the message. I'll go meet him in the cantina. Or, okay, I got the message, you can go now. Or, I'll think about it. Thanks for the message. I'll go meet him in the cantina. A wise choice, human. I would advise you not to wait too long. Mandalorians are known for many things, but patience is not one of them. I got a new journal entry. Escaping Taris. The messenger has informed you that Canderous Ordo, a Mandalorian working for the local crime lord, wants a meeting. Although associating with a known felon may not be the wisest move, you do need all the potential allies you can get if you want to get off Taris. Canderous will be waiting for you in the cantina. So as Bastila told us that we should look in the cantina, this one is also there to get us on track. Can see what we can buy from Darren. Back again. So what can I do for you? You want to see what I have in stock? Let me see what you've got for sale. No problem. Just step on up and have a peek. So we already have these armors. And also most of the weapons. The light repeating blaster isn't one we have. Grenades. We also have enough of them. Don't need anything for stealth. And mines are also needed, so no, we don't need anything from him. The cantina was just ahead of us. And maybe we can stop by at the equipment emporium.
Hey, look at this! A real live celebrity right here in my shop. Winning that swoop bike race has made you into something of a local hero. If times weren't so tough, I'd give you a discount, seeing as how you're a big celebrity and all. But with the Sith occupation, I can barely afford to keep the doors open.
Let me see what you've got for sale.
Because of the Sith quarantine, I haven't been able to stock any new inventory, but I've still got some nice items you might be interested in.
This might be nice. But it's not upgradable. So we don't buy anything from her. Let's see where Taris is.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
Who are you? Or what are you talking about? Or goodbye. Who are you?
My name's Taris Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
How do you plan to do this? Or why are you telling me this? How do you plan to do that?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
What's in this for me? Or why should I help you? What's in this for me?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
How are you going to manage that? Or how am I supposed to get inside the military base? Or I'll be back when I get those codes from the military base? Or sorry, not interested. How are you going to manage that?
Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan.
How am I supposed to get inside the military base? Or I'll be back when I get those codes from the military base? How am I supposed to get inside the military base? We can continue. How am I supposed to get inside the military base? Or I'll be back when I get those codes from the military base? How am I supposed to get inside the military base?
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Candaris sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Won't Davik get mad if I take this droid? Or why don't you do this yourself? Won't Davik get mad if I take his droid?
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Okay, Candaris, you've got a deal. Oh, forget it, I don't trust you. Okay, Candaris, you've got a deal.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javier's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Can't talk to him again. So let's get this droid. But we'll first level up Destella. We can get her more dexterity or more wisdom. We'll stick with dexterity. And then she can get the glove, which improves dexterity, and she will have 20. Using a force power requires force points. The light dark side rating affects the force point cost of some powers. The further straight to the dark side, the more expensive light side powers become, and the less expensive dark side powers become, and vice versa. So we can't get healing force power, that is restricted character level 6, but we can get burst of speed. This will improve our defense and our attacks maybe, or only on the improved speed stuff. Yeah, only here we will get additional attack and 2 additional attacks with master speed. But the burst of speed will also increase our standard running speed. So movement speed is doubled. Otherwise there will be some not so useful stuff, I think. Yeah, for running around. This burst of speed is the best at mode. Could get some other level ups, but we only need this burst of speed right now. And we got a new task. Purchasing a droid. Candaris has told you that Janice Nall has a droid in the Upper City shop that could get you into the Sith base. He said, just mention his name and she'll sell him to you. And we have escaping Taris. Candaris Ordo, a Mandalorian mercenary working for Davik, will help you get off the planet if you break into the Sith military base and recover the planetary departure codes. A T3 droid could get you past the security doors, but it will take more than that to deal with the Sith troopers inside. So let's use the burst of speed. Left click the mouse to activate a friendly force power, selected in the 5th icon of the action menu. Some force powers affect only the Jedi using them, others affect the entire party. And now we can move much quicker.
Hey Bastila, you ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt of the Force to trip out some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
So the droid job was over there. And we'll use the burst of speed to get there faster. Back again, I see. Well, I've never turned a potential customer away yet. You're interested in seeing what I have in stock? Candaris said you sell T3M4 droid to me. Oh, Candaris sent you. Well, why didn't you say so? Okay, the droid is ready. You can have it for 2,000 credits. Here you go, or persuade. That price is outrageous. I'll give you half. Or I can't afford that. Or persuade. Give me a droid for free. Or Derek will close the shop down permanently. Or I'll pass. We'll try to save some money by trying to persuade her. That price is outrageous. I'll give you half. Success? Half? If you're trying to rob me, why not just stick a blaster in my face? On the other hand, I do want to stay in Derek's good side. Tell you what, here's yours for 1,500. It's a deal. Wow, look at you, big spender. Okay, the T3M4 unit is yours. Pleasure doing business with you. A real pleasure. T3M4 has joined your party. Left-click this response to go to party selection screen. Now we'll swap mission for T3M4. Are you sure this is the party configuration you want? Okay. I've got a new journal entry. But nothing's in here. This is our new friend. He has a lot of skill points, I guess, and can do repairs and security and all that pretty well. Right, we can equip him with another blaster. But other than that, we don't have any parts for a droid right now. And he's able to unlock this. And that's the only thing we need him for. So now we can change our point selection. And we will use mission and Salva again. And I think mission is also quite good with computer use. Oh. not that good. I thought we already had some more points in there. Just security. And our own skills also not... Skilling is not very high. Maybe we should stick to the droid. And just use Alba. Yeah, we will. Remove his blasters from her and just give her normal blasters. And we'll change the party layout so that we have Salva and the droid. So let's see if he can be equipped with Carv's blaster and the heavy blaster. Yes, this works. And Salva can't get anything else. So we will use this configuration. And Salva is still the one with the most hit points, so we'll use him as a leader. And we'll see what's in the Sith base in the next video. Until then, bye!